guys, my name is Vanessa for those of you guys who don't know me. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna come back and make a YouTube video. It's been almost a year since I've last posted. I have been very active on my TikTok if you guys are into like short form content. On there, I'll be honest, it's more like beauty, lifestyle, a little bit of faith as well. Return back to YouTube. Just trying to find the time because I feel like short form content is so easy to record and edit versus sitting down and making a video. But honestly guys, if I'm being honest, I love YouTube platform a lot more just because it's a way where I can interact with you guys and just talk more freely without like having to like do a 30-second, 10-second video. So some life updates and stuff like that. You know, I moved into my house last year. It was a good year. You know, we were blessed with the house and you know, so many things. And honestly, last year was really busy. Having a house is such a big responsibility. You know, I'm barely getting back on track with everything again this year. So last year I had some challenges along the way with myself. Be honest and raw as possible. And if this video is gonna help with anyone else, I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to like sit down and give a word. Honestly guys, I've been struggling a lot mentally in my mind, and it's always a war. It's always something that I've struggled with, and like honestly, I thought I was healed from it. I'm not gonna lie, you know, like I've been a believer all my life, but sometimes the length of your faith, you know, doesn't mean that you're not gonna struggle, go through the same battles. And honestly, I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to happen within me, with myself personally, like as me, Vanessa. I struggle a lot with feeling lonely. I struggle a lot with feeling abandoned. I get angry fast for the littlest things. I strongly dislike that I'm very like focused on what people do to me. Like, those are things that I actually want to change. I feel like I give my all a lot of the times to people. I'm always caring for others. And I think I came to a point where like I just couldn't handle that anymore. Like, but I gave all my love and effort for you, you know, like, and you're gonna treat me this way? Like, a lot of things like that happened to me last year, and this goes again with me just being super focused on like what other people do to me. It started rubbing me off the wrong way. Like, I became so judgy of others. I wouldn't talk bad about them, but in my mind, I would always just overthink and always like, oh, well, this person's not supporting me, or this person's doing me this wrong, or, you know, all these things that like, that wasn't even me anymore. And I'm like, honestly, I came to a breaking point where I'm all like, this is turning into bitterness. Like, this is turning into someone that I feel like I'm not. Just so much hurt and just so much resentment that I feel like needs to be healed. Because the thing is, people are always going to be people. People are always going to do the same thing, you know, and people are always going to mistreat you regardless, because we're human. It's our human nature. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm the most perfect human being. No, I feel other people too. It's always that thing like, okay, let me help someone, and then they break your heart, and then again. And it's like that cycle that just keeps going, and it just does not end. And honestly, like, and I work in customer service too. So like, sometimes people can be mean on customer service. So like, I'm just like trying to help someone and they're just being so mean and nasty. And I try my best to be like understanding as much as possible, but sometimes I'll be snapping. I can snap when I want to. Going back with the anger, I deal with a lot of anger. I do have anger issues. I really do. Actually, I watched the video about anger. Like, a lot of the times the anger is it's not that you're trying to hurt the other person, but it's just a way, it's like a security guard. Anger is like a way of like guarding yourself because you never had anyone to protect you, or you never stepped up for yourself, you know? Like for me, for example, when I was little, like there's a lot of cases where I wasn't able to speak up. And like, I would start playing those scenarios in my head, and I'm like, I should have said this, I should have said that. Next time if somebody does one little thing, I'm gonna snap. And from there on, it just kept growing and growing as I got older. Like, anytime anybody would like trigger me, or maybe they didn't mean it, like I would just snap. because that was my way of defending myself and my way of guarding myself, because no one ever did that for me, or I never did that to myself when I was younger. It's a lot of healing that I need to do, you know, a lot of forgiving. And I know God has like, it's so hard to forgive and just let go. It is one of the hardest things anyone can ever go through. Maturing emotionally is such a, like, just putting down your pride and, you know, just leaving it at the feet of God is the hardest thing anyone can ever go through. Like, honestly, you're not alone if you're going through this as well. Like, this has been really hard for me to kind of just forgive and let go. You know, there's things that our parents have done and that I'm still trying to forgive, you know, like, and the thing is, like, those wounds just keep opening when people keep coming in and invading your heart, or you just keep opening and opening and opening up again when you're just trying to be better, you know? So like, yeah, it's just been a very like tough thing that I've been dealing with recently. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh yeah, I've been trying to put a happy face. No, like, it's honestly it's gotten me depressed, you know, like to the point where I just start thinking things I shouldn't be thinking of, like, you know, just disappearing. And I cried out to God like a few weeks ago. I was like, okay, God, you know, I'm just so tired of this. I'm just so tired of feeling like I'm defeated, like I failed, or I'm not a good enough person, or people just take me for granted. I'm just so tired of this. And like, for some reason, like the image of like God with the crown, Jesus with the crown and like blood, you know, when he was getting crucified, you know, that image of his face just came to mind. And just imagine what I went through when people left me, when people abandoned me. And I just started crying. I was like, oh my goodness, Lord, you know, I'm so sorry. I just want my heart to show people grace, and it's hard to show people grace, you know, when they don't deserve it. What we've done is just be nice and helpful. And that's the hardest thing. It's really hard, and it's really challenging. But, you know, I just kind of wanted to document, you know, this journey and just kind of be a little bit more open. I just want to document my healing journey, and I just want to share this for people who are also going through this, who are also feeling this, you know, because I'm still not 100% healed. I'm still learning through this. And honestly, something that has been helping me is I have been journaling, and it's been very helpful to kind of just, you know, write down my feelings, and just a moment to kind of just organize and just go back and read it and be like, okay, like, you know, I went through this, okay, you know, we're getting better and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to just catch up really quick and just kind of share, you know, a little bit of what I'm going through, and like just more of a healing journey. And if there's anyone out there that needs prayer or anything, you know, just leave a comment down below, and catch you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye.